Oh, okay. Now people can probably hear me. I was expecting for this pullback to go slightly lower, even though my TP was there, because this was a flat candle from the higher time frame right there. We can count our swing on the way down still, right? The large one. Let me put this in red. Is this? Yeah, I would like. Let me see. I'd I'd like for this pullback to be at least at the 50% of the previous zone for me to count it as a swing, but it's still. Did we close above anything? Yeah, we closed above then below, but we're just counting swing on the way down, right? And there's probably one here. Yeah, even under the 3 minutes, we come and close above above this here. So there's a swing there, which could be considered as a flip, but I was expecting for this down move to come slightly lower. Where we tapped here is look like we are in the 30% of the larger swing that's in here, from this high to that low. Let's see what price does when it comes back right inside of here. I am willing to be participating in a short-lived long from that zone right here, depending on how fast price come down, because the swing count is met. We tapped into. Let me check. Yeah, this is the 30% of the larger zone, which is fine. I get rid of this. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back in a second. Okay, so the expectation is this: price can go from here straight to the high, right? That's a possibility. As for me, we're making lower time frame swing on this leg up. If price come back down here and give me some kind of confirmation entry, I'd be willing to take price to whatever high that it made there. That's it. This is the expectation and the plan for today. So let's see what price gives, right? I'll be right back. So yeah, let's see what price gave us and what we can take from here. Okay. So we're still monitoring this. Let me check. Yeah. All right. So as I was saying previously, here's the idea. We have a certain amount of swing coming down in the previous bullish zone, which is here. This is a green zone right there. A large one for all I know. We come down. We tapped into the 30%. That gives this the price that come back up. There's a flip, a lower time frame flip in here. Let's see how price behave when we come back into it. I'm willing to take part in price if we come back down there, and then price give me a closure above a previous down candle and stuff to the high that lead me to that low. That would be the trade. Hello Maxime, how is it going? This is where the box down here is where I'm willing to, if price rebound from here, to take price long. In the meantime, we're waiting, just looking at what price is doing as of now. Check. Take. So let me check this. My cat is sitting on my keyboard, which is unfortunate. All right. So let's see. So this is a pretty organized move, I'd say. There is swing formatting one after the other. You have a first swing here, the second swing there, the third swing there, as per the structure pilot. And then again, this leg can lead us straight to the high. That's a possibility. But there is nothing for. But this looks as the middle of the immediate range as for me. Maybe we sweep that high, tap back in, go up. I'm willing to take to participate in price in here or above here. There's nothing else here for me. Oh, there's Whisper one here. Oh. We're probably inside that week on the higher time frame. Let me check this. Yeah, we're tapping into this week, which is on some time frame the origin of the move down after this pullback, right? This is why we have a slowdown in price formatting in here. Should we stay on the two? Yeah, I like it more on the 3 minutes. So let's see what price does. This price keeps shooting up, or if we have a slowdown in. In the meantime, I'm back testing on another screen, so. Every now and then. With this kind of behavior, if price keeps slowing down in here, we may see price take a low, something like this, before resuming to go back up. Remember, the only trade for me, the only trade that I'm watching right now, as for me to take price, part into price, is in here. This is back text. I'm looking at gold on another screen, and it's just impressive how it looks on a really higher time frame. Let me get rid of this and that for a second. This is gold on the monthly. The monthly chart looks crazy to me. Rounding up, rounding up. Most of the time we retest those kind of zones, but on NQ also we've been in a perma bull market. We can explain this by the fact that governments or private groups inject liquidity into the market all the time. But the problem is that doesn't mean that we create somewhat more value. There is almost nothing new that we created lately that justified this those prices, in my opinion, except the fact that we have inflation rising to the top based on the fact that we're printing too much money. We'll see where this goes. I'm just scalping. You, yeah. Alright, let's get back to the lower time frame. There we go. Let's see. I'd like for us to retest that break, but if we get some retest in here, this is where I'm willing to participate, depending on how fast price goes. If price drop like this, like straight one candle, pull back, another candle going down, I'm not touching this unless I see some kind of structure going in the other way, right? I need more. So yeah, we're waiting on FOMC this afternoon. I find price pretty slow this morning. Let's see what they did to oil. this is my level where I'm willing to buy oil based on the fact that this would be the formation of the third swing on a higher time frame. You have a swing here, you have a second swing there. We're tapping into this. This low made that high, right? We came back down, wasn't able to. Whoa! My cat on my keyboard. I'm sorry. Wasn't able to take this low with this high, right? What happened is that make this high weak mode most of the time, right? So we have a first swing here, we come back, we tap back in there, formatting the second swing. I'd like for price to get slightly lower in this area right here, where I'm willing to participate in price coming from this low to that high right there. That's it for oil. Oil is NQ is dropping. Not really charging is NQ these days, but tap, sweep, tap. Okay, let's see how low this goes. Probably below this, and I'd say below that too. We'll see what the news does to NQ in the end, right? We'll come back to see. Let's see ETH. So I was discussing this. Just saying it in my last stream, in the stream I had 2 days ago. Whenever we take a higher time frame high, the rule is we enter into a range, and here we did take all-time high that was standing there since 2021. We took it a few days ago. When was this? 25th of August. Yeah, almost a month ago. And based on that, the range that's happening in here, it's what we expect for price to do when this happens. Yeah, I'm monitoring this rounding into hopefully somewhere higher, but look like we swept the high of that candle and we're coming back to the low. We'll see how price does once we get there. Yeah, that's it. Let's get back on go. This is the only thing I'm paying attention to. So yeah, basically, since there is no question in the chat, in the meantime, I'm just backtesting on my second screen. But what I'm paying attention to is this flip right here. Even though I expect price to get lower on this leg down, price can just be forming the higher time frame swing. You see this swing right here, one. The second one, you have a third one, smaller one, right? Fourth one right here. We flipped on the low. We'll see if price give us something from here to get above here. In any case, if I find something in that box, I'm only taking price back around the high that lead to the low, based on the fact that this high is supposed to be weak. Interesting. Give me one sec. Oh. Oh. Putain. Is it? Yeah. So what we're doing here is we're waiting on price to get back to this box, either to that box right here, where there is a flip, and on the retest, I'm willing to take price for about a few points up in that direction or above here. The price is just ranging there, so we're waiting. Back testing on the side. So let me post. That's two. Let's see if I can do something from here. It depends on. Course here. That'd be something like this, I guess. Yeah, prices does stagnate right here. I mean, as I was saying previously, the only thing I'm interested in is a bounce from here, based on the fact that we have a small flip, even which is at the 30% of the largest swing that's here, right? This one. Doesn't mean that price have to go from my bounce here to the high. It can just pull back and go and take that low. I was expecting for price in this down move to go and take that low because it's the zone at the top of the range, anything, but it's also located based on where it's located at the 30%, some kind of incendiary, right? This is why price broke above the high, the current high that's here. But since we have an FOMC today and price slowing down, like doing very structured move, right? Coming up, like we have a swing there. Is it? Yeah, decided to put that low. Did we have a closure? No, there's no closure. It's not. The swing is this. The whole thing is the swing. And then we come back above, close below. You have a second swing there on the 3-minute time frame, and then we come back above, close below, third swing. We'll see what price does, but there is nothing for me in here. I'm willing to take part in price in there. If it doesn't come to this and get above the high, we'll see afterwards if I can find a short or something. But I can't be making any decision here. For the amount of point I'm looking for. I mean, so yeah, if I'll wait like a few minutes, like 10 minutes or so. If we're still in this small range in 10 minutes, I will go and do something else. I have some backtests to be looking for. Yeah, this is good. Where is it? Price stagnate more than inflation here. Yeah, I'm probably going to close this and just be back later. There's no trade for me today as of yet. Probably after FOMC, right? FOMC is in a few hours now, and afterwards there is oftentimes some pretty structured moves with less volatility than on the news, since we're not trading news, right? But yeah, I'll be back later on. Thanks for attending stream. If you guys have any questions, you can reach out to me either on Twitter or on TradingView. But I'll probably be back later after FOMC. Have a good day, yeah. Remember, here's the thing. This is where I'm waiting for something to happen. Like this could be like this, right? As well as right below it. If I have a flip, I'm willing to take price in that direction. Yeah, but there's nothing for me here based on where we at regarding the larger range. From this high to that low, this is my range, and we are straight in the middle of it. And yeah, I should have been there earlier or wait for price to be on my POI later on. So just going to wait for price to be on my POI later on. Good day, good day.